Welcome back, everybody, to the channel. And today we have decided, along with thanks to my friend here, the Golden Storm, that we were going to start a podcast every week. Possibly, we still haven't discussed the final details of this, but this is our first edition. So yeah, introduce yourself, both of y'all. However, you might as well know both of them already. Zach, at least my guy, my man, he's a really good YouTuber, and he has decided to join us today. And the Golden Storm, who suggested the idea of the podcast, and props, thank you for that idea. I really like that idea, and so today we are starting the podcast about. He also suggested the name called the SportsCast.
Yes, sir.
Gonna be a good one.
All right. So let's wait to see if more people come on here because, I'm not sure if, hold on. I'm just going to paste the invite link in a couple more places and we'll.
Should I introduce myself to everybody and just
All right, hey Ryder, welcome. Sure, let me. The link is in Orwell. I'm gonna send you the link on Discord. Yeah, in the UCFL, it's on the UCFL. Or you can use, hold on.
Yo, what's up, Ryder?
Link it to Ryder here.
Howdy, Ryder.
Yeah. All right, there we go. Anyway, hi. Hey, my brother's here as well. Okay.
Yo, what's up with this, brother?
So the topic I wanted to give y'all today was, what's your biggest? Hey, Rudder's here. As the title says, what's your biggest hot take out of any sport, and based on or actually of all the four sports? So let's go do that.
First of all, I need to charge my phone because my phone's gonna die.
All right.
Yeah, I would do it quickly. For the NFL, my biggest hot take is the Las Vegas Raiders make a Super Bowl run.
Right, you think?
Do I think it'll happen realistically?
Yeah.
No, but it absolutely can. They had a good offseason. They got Chandler Jones they got Jones and Max Crosby on the defensive side.
And they
got secondary and getting Rocky Sin from the Colts. What a name that is.
Yeah, that's a cool name.
Losing Yannick will hurt, but they have Jones and Max Crosby, so it doesn't matter. And, they have Jonathan Abram, who is pretty good in the slot. And their offense is already elite, but they got better. They added the best wide receiver in the NFL, Devontae Adams.
True.
And they still have Darren Waller. I don't know how they held on to Darren Waller. As for the NBA, my hot take is regarding a trade, and it's KD. Something tells me the Milwaukee Bucks get him somehow.
Wait, Bucks?
Something tells me, because the Bucks have assets. They also have picks. They're late picks, and you can get KD.
Yeah. If the Bucks get, this is an interesting one because if the Bucks get KD, you'd think that the Nets would have to ask for Middleton and Drew Holiday and players like that.
The worst case scenario for the Bucks, you get rid of Drew Holiday to get KD.
So Drew Holiday and a bunch of picks, you're saying?
That would be worst case scenario. Because Drew Holiday is a really, really good defender. Offensively, he's a no-show, but he's already a star of his own with defense.
All right, now I got a hot take for the NFL. Okay, I can't do any other sports other than football because I don't know them. But, anyways, I think that this has some bias in it. You gotta listen to me. Najee Harris is one of the top three. Is a top 3 rusher in 2022.
A top three. You think he'll be
Like
a top
three
three?
I
running
can
back,
see that.
Okay.
like
Okay,
running
I
back.
can
You know
kind
what?
of agree with that one.
That is valid. That is
I can
valid.
see
Yeah,
that.
I can
Top
agree with
two.
that too.
Top two is what I'm gonna
That is
say.
Maybe.
valid, but
Maybe.
I
I think
Yeah,
think
Derrick Henry will be
because you got
one.
We are gonna
Henry
be
will be
run
one.
heavy with a
you also have
rookie.
Jonathan Taylor too.
We are gonna be run heavy with a rookie quarterback and or Mitch Trubisky. We're gonna be run heavy. Our line, it's actually not that bad at run blocking. It's just terrible
Pass blocking.
Yeah, and we're gonna rely on our running game, and we'll probably hand it off almost every play to Najee, and he'll make plays. And I have some more reasons that I can explain later.
All right. I want to say that well that is valid. That is valid, but I still think that Henry and JT will rack up more rushing yards because they're the pinnacle of their offense more so. But that is an interesting take. I would like to see Najee Harris
Another
be
bold take.
top
Derrick
three
Henry is
rushing
not
running back
even
in the NFL.
He's not a top 3 rusher or top 4. I think he'll be like number 5. Because
Oh.
That's
I
quite.
mean, you gotta give
yeah,
because he
granted.
was injured last season.
Yeah, granted, but he was injured. But it's Derrick Henry.
It's there.
yeah, I just
It's really hard to tackle him.
I don't know.
I'm gonna say that for the NBA, with the limited amount of players that you can have on a team, when the draft comes around, there is really no bad there is, unless it's like completely obvious that a player is like super good or super bad. There's no really that like great of a draft pick. There's just good or bad player development coaches, because when you look at like teams like the Spurs and the Warriors, they are able to develop players constantly. They're able to develop their draft picks and make them good. However, when those same players get drafted by, for example, the Kings and Hornets, their career usually turns out being a nosedive, unless you're Kemba Walker, of course, that got drafted by the Hornets, or in the Kings' case, De'Aaron Fox. But that's about it. But like as you see those teams developing the players, because there isn't that much option to go around, because for every other of the big four of America, you have a multiple players you can develop, but there's only 17 on an NBA roster. So and there's not many players to pick from in the draft either, as they have the shortest draft of any team of any sports. So that is what I think, because as you see with some teams, and depending on some teams, another, you can say that this player could be good. The other one, this guy's career is over just based on what team they are on. And most of the time it ends up being right, because as I said, if a player goes to the Kings or the Hornets, you usually accept, well, LaMelo Ball was, trying to change that. But as you know, a player to the Kings, usually career ends up being a bust. So that is what I'd like to say on that matter.
Now,
Right. My biggest hot take for the NFL is that the Jets will make the playoffs. And I mean, you gotta hear me out. All right, they drafted Sauce Gardner. They drafted Garrett Wilson, who,
Jermaine Johnson.
yeah, Jermaine Johnson too, and they also have a good head coach, Robert Saleh, along with their first round pick quarterback, Zach Wilson.
So
Yeah,
hold on. So
no,
if
it
the
is.
Jets make the playoff, you would imply that they are better than at least one of the teams that did not make it last year, and essentially maybe multiple, because I don't think the Patriots will repeat the playoffs example, and someone else will take that spot. But who would you think that they're better of than the current playoff teams, or how do you think they'll make the playoff in that sense?
I think it'll be very, very tight. I did say before that at most they'll probably get 9 wins, but out of the current playoff teams, I would have to say maybe the Patriots.
Okay.
Another hot take I have for the NFL: Russell Gage is going to be top 10 in receiving yards, and here's why. Russell Gage is going to be the slot receiver. Tom Brady loves throwing the slot receivers.
Yeah, that's true. That's very saucy.
Even the year Randy Moss led the league in receiving and touchdowns, Wes Walker
Yep.
had like over 100 catches.
Yep, that's true.
Yeah, and he was also
Wanna
pretty
hear
good with the
not so
Falcons
hot
with
take
Matt
for
Ryan.
college football? Alabama wins the national championship.
That's not a hot take. Everyone,
Yeah,
I know.
every
I
one
said
of us
not so
agrees
hot
with that.
take.
Hot take on college football. And now that we're including that as well, I guess I can say Bijan Robinson will not be a Heisman candidate.
I agree.
That's not. That's actually not a. That's not. That's actually. I can agree with that.
My hot take is Notre Dame goes 12-0.
Nah.
Utah
That would
Can we look
only
at this
will
again?
lose a
I
game
would
they
say
shouldn't
this. That would
lose
only happen
because
if they beat Ohio State week 1.
I know, but
They
like
play
they
Ohio State.
usually lose a game they shouldn't. Like last year, they should have definitely beat BYU and San Diego State, but they
Wait,
lost.
they
with
lost to San Diego
44
State.
or whatever.
No, I'm talking about Notre Dame. Notre Dame lost to Cincinnati.
Oh my bad. Oh, if I don't know. I got stuck, so that's why. When you said 12-0, I remembered that. Well, yeah, but my bad. But Notre Dame, I think they could. I think they could. But there's the Ohio State game, so
Yeah, if they beat Ohio State, which I will be calling that game, they will go 12-0.
yeah, agree.
Because
Even
other than
over-
Clemson, I don't see an L on that schedule other than maybe Ohio State.
yeah.
Well,
But again, it's
I
week
think-
1, and Ohio State normally is mediocre in week 1.
Yeah. that's true.
Alabama's gonna be 1 for me, and then Ohio State, then Georgia, then Michigan.
And that would be
No.
Utah 5.
No,
Respect for Georgia.
no, they're not
Top
going to
5,
put
I'd
two
put
SEC
Notre Dame.
teams. They're not going to put 2 SEC and 2 Big Ten teams in the
I
play.
don't know who else to put there, honestly.
Utah.
I'm not putting Clemson. I refuse to put Clemson.
Utah.
Utah, Oklahoma State, maybe, or
Baylor,
Utah has a chance.
Oklahoma.
Utah has a chance.
How
Yeah, I
do
can see
I'll
Utah
think-
getting in.
I
So how do y'all
think
think
here's a
Texas
hot
will do
take
next year?
do you think that the SEC and Big Ten leave the NCAA after the super conferences form?
Maybe, and they form their own league.
Because the super conferences are basically going to happen at this point. Because
Yeah. I'm calling it Clemson, Florida State, and North Carolina are going to join.
Big
the
Ten Shorts is coming soon.
Yeah, and I'm going to be an SEC fan.
Yep.
I'm already an SEC fan.
Yeah,
Same.
but I'm going to be Oklahoma. They're joining the SEC.
Yeah, that's right. Like
Like,
late year
technically,
2024,
at this point,
2025.
super conferences are
2025 at the
guaranteed.
latest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 2025 at the latest, because 2024 the Big Ten is going to expand. I'll
And
take.
well, we already play Georgia in 2023.
Yeah.
Week 2, we played Georgia.
All right.
Yeah.
It's at Oklahoma, too.
Well,
Going to be a loud game.
No, Georgia.
Honestly,
has
think that
that game.
Dylan Gabriel can be a top 10 Heisman candidate,
I
but
think Dylan Gabriel's top 7.
yeah,
I think he's better than Caleb Williams.
How
Caleb
do y'all
Williams is
think-
just more mobile than Dylan Gabriel.
yeah,
Dylan Gabriel has a better arm.
Dylan Gabriel's a better arm.
And I can attest to that because I've seen Dylan Gabriel play in person.
So
I
how do
went
y'all
to
think
UCF
Texas-
versus Marshall.
I'll
The
say
gas
LeBron is overrated.
I disagree. That's a hot take.
Yeah, that's hot. But LeBron, well, no, he's not. He's properly rated. He's properly
Yeah, he's
rated.
properly rated. That's in my opinion.
Yeah.
So how do y'all think Texas will do with the recruiting of Arch Manning?
Texas will go 5-7. Nah, I'm just kidding. They're not. They're gonna go 8-4. 8-4.
6-6.
They don't have a defense.
6
they
and
don't have
6.
defense.
They always lose games they're not supposed to. Yes, I'm looking at you, Kansas.
Do you think?
Speaking
it
of
would've made
which,
a
another hot
difference?
take for football. I think Kansas is going to beat Texas again.
All right. Let's see
Percent.
how many wins. I want to see the Kansas football schedule and see how many wins.
Texas Tech and Texas. Maybe 2-10 or 3-9.
Hold on. Oh, I put the 2021 schedule.
3-9 for Kansas is really good,
Yeah.
considering they normally win like 1 or 2 games.
2022 schedule. Let's hear it. So, Oh, this is okay. It's
Who
taking
they
a
get week
while.
1?
They get Tennessee Tech. That's a win.
That's a win. Week 2's an L. I'm streaming that game.
Hold on. So it's finally loading because okay. So
Week 2's an
2020.
L. We don't need to talk about week 2.
Nope. Houston is an
Tell
L.
me- Wait, who? Week 3?
Let me share my screen.
Hello.
That's my brother. Let me share my Tech. That's for sure a win. Week 2 they play West Virginia. That's an L. Week 3 they get Houston. Week 4 they get
Wait, are we doing? Is this Pitt?
no.
Whose schedule's that?
That's Kansas.
Yeah, it is Kansas.
Hold on, let me share my screen.
Yeah, but we're talking because like if we were talking Texas, then
You guys, we went to
Oh.
Kansas. So Tennessee Tech
Duke.
will win. Duke, they will beat Duke. Duke is trash, and it's in Kansas.
Actually
Yeah,
Duke
they're-
wins. Duke beats them.
Nah, bro.
No, Duke is trash at football.
Duke is bad, but Kansas is also really bad.
Okay.
If this was basketball, it'd be a phenomenal game.
Yep.
Hmm.
All right.
Yeah, true.
Iowa State the L, even if Iowa State
Lose a TCU.
TCU get destroyed.
We don't need to
by
talk about the
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma game.
No one needs to
Hmm.
talk about this either or this, and they will beat Texas Tech. They will hopefully beat
I
Texas.
think
with
they beat
Oklahoma.
Texas.
They will beat
Nah,
Kansas.
they
State.
won't.
They will
They
beat
did
Kansas.
it. They did it in Austin. Now it's in Lawrence.
Right. Lamar isn't a top 10 quarterback. We're in the comments section.
Nah,
I
bro.
disagree.
Lamar, so
Yeah,
right
Lamar is
now,
top
if it's
10.
right
He
now, I
hasn't
have
been
him like 6.
Allen, Brady,
Mhm.
Rogers,
Yeah.
Mahomes,
Allen, Brady,
Lamar,
Rodgers, Mahomes, Herbert, and then Lamar.
Herbert, Burrow.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to see if
Yes.
Duke can get a win aside from Kansas here real quick.
Do y'all think Russell Wilson's a top 10 quarterback?
Yes,
Yes.
easily.
Interesting.
All right,
Alright.
Duke. Let's see if they can get more than one win. Temple, they're going to lose to Temple. Northwestern.
North Carolina A&T.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that ends. They're going to be North Carolina A&T. Oh, that's that.
Let's look at USC schedule. See how
All right.
Lincoln Riley does in his first year.
All right, hold on.
Now, if you saw on my channel, I did Alabama and Oklahoma.
Did he
I'm
teach
gonna
you
do Ohio
Guatemala?
State
Yes,
later.
yes, Pac-12, USC. Okay.
A future Big Ten member.
Future Big Ten. We're all future. So Rice 1-0, Stanford 2-0, Fresno State 3-0, Oregon State 4, ASU 5. They're losing a lot of people. Wazoo 6, Utah 6-1,
blowout L.
7-1, 8-1, 9-1, 9-2, 9-3.
I have
USC 9-3.
I have them losing the Oregon State game
I could see it.
because they always find a way to lose in Corvallis. Even when USC was number 1 in the country in 08, they lost.
Yes. They lost.
I remember that game too. I was like, how do you lose to Oregon State?
And Oregon State's getting a couple of recruits too. They're not that bad anymore. The teams in a terrible situation are Arizona State, Arizona, and Colorado, and Cal and Berkeley.
Arizona may not win a game next year.
Arizona, they'll get destroyed by North Dakota State. North Dakota.
Oh yeah, they will. They're gonna. Oh, they play San Diego State too.
Yep, they play They play all states for the out of conference.
Miss State is absolutely garbage.
They, if anything, will beat Cal because Cal is trash and they don't care
Cal
about
is so
athletics.
bad.
Cal will go 2-10 at best. Cal will go 2-10 at best.
So hard. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I think Austin Peay is gonna put up a better fight against Alabama than Vanderbilt will. The Vanderbilt game is gonna be exactly like the Georgia when Vanderbilt played Georgia, but worse.
Yep, Arizona, and I mean Alabama 69, Vanderbilt 0.
Alabama 77, Vanderbilt 0.
Yep.
Vanderbilt is so bad.
Vanderbilt lost to Eastern Tennessee State 23-3.
Damn.
Vanderbilt tied their spring game. How do you tie your spring game?
UC Davis will beat Cal. UC Davis will beat Cal.
Yeah.
Notre Dame,
UNLV will beat Cal.
Cal or UNLV. That's it. Notre Dame 70
Notre
0.
Dame,
Notre Dame
59 to
70
0.
0.
Yeah, Notre Dame's gonna be.
Notre Dame is going to destroy them.
Let's see. I have hold on. Oregon, Georgia. Who do y'all got here?
Georgia.
Georgia in a close one because
Yeah,
Dan
Georgia.
Lanning.
Yeah,
Dan Lanning
Georgia.
knows Georgia's defense.
Georgia 24-21.
Georgia
24-21.
28-24.
Georgia.
The
30-24.
reason Georgia if Georgia wins the national championship in 2022, it's going to be because of their offense.
Facts, man.
Because you got A.D. Mitchell, Arian Smith, Brock Bowers, not Ardarius Washington.
If Bennett does better, or at least average, then maybe, because
Yeah.
let's see.
Oregon 9-3.
1, 2. Yeah, 9-3. Or 8-4,
Actually, they
depending
get
on Oregon
UCLA
State.
at home. I think they'll beat them.
We should have won in the Rose Bowl. We should have won.
Yeah.
But
I think Oregon loses to BYU.
Orders Brady Allen.
Bro, Murray is now better than Lamar.
No,
Kyler's not better than Lamar.
Kyler not better than Lamar, and Derek Carr is not better than Lamar.
Derek Carr's
Derek
questionable.
The
Watson.
Eagles are gonna go 5-12. The Eagles are gonna go calling.
I got the Eagles. I got Eagles win the division and losing to Dallas in the first round.
So
I don't think it is a hot take because I think it's gonna happen. I think Utah goes 12-0 and makes the playoff and gets blown out.
Utah should go 12-0. See their schedule.
I know they play. They go to Gainesville week 1. I may end up going to that game depending on the
They'll
ticket
beat
prices.
Florida. Florida is still rebuilding.
Florida's still rebuilding, and they're
Florida's
losing a lot of recruits.
They'll destroy Southern Utah, beat San Diego, beat Arizona, beat Oregon State, beat UCLA, beat USC. Yep, this schedule looks easy, but
Their
Utah.
tough game really is at Oregon.
Yeah, at Oregon.
But again, they blew them out twice
agree.
last year.
Herbert is
really underrated. Man.
He's better than Watson here and Wilson.
He's better than Stafford and Burrow.
Yeah,
Y'all think Stafford's top 10?
Stafford is top 10, but not 6.
I have him at 9.
Oh, come on.
Let's see. Let's see what Alabama's biggest win is, for good measure, and their smallest win, because they're winning all of their games.
They're gonna win every game. Their smallest win, I think, will be Arkansas because it's in Fayetteville.
Yep, Arkansas, agree, and their biggest win is going to be against
Vanderbilt.
All right, Vanderbilt, forgot.
Or UL Monroe.
They're going to destroy Texas though, 45-0 at least.
45-18. Texas can compete at halftime, but Bama will pull away.
Yep.
Because it's a 12 o'clock game in Austin.
Yeah.
And it's a sellout from what I hear.
Yeah, easily. Wait, Austin P will score more points than Vanderbilt.
Guarantee you, they will.
Our Austin P will score more points than Vanderbilt.
I think Austin P would beat Vanderbilt.
Vanderbilt shouldn't be a P5, a Power 5 team, let alone an FBS team.
Vanderbilt is only there for academics and baseball.
Facts.
Let's look at Vanderbilt's schedule.
All right, man. Let's see if they can win.
How many wins will they get?
Let's see, man.
They'll beat
Hawaii.
Milan. No, they'll lose to
Hawaii.
Milan.
0-2.
Nah,
0-3. They get
beat
annihilated
Hawaii,
by Wake Forest.
0-4,
0-4.
0-5.
0-5. 0-6.
Nah, bro, they'll
0-7.
beat
0-8.
Bama,
Why do they have 2 byes?
They have 2 byes because they play Hawaii. Because of the Hawaii rule, if you can play 13 weeks if you get Hawaii. So
0-12 unless they beat Elon or Hawaii.
We don't
They're
Could
care.
they beat
gonna
Florida?
lose
No,
them.
no. They
All
won't
I
beat
know is
Florida,
there's
bro.
no chance they beat Wake Forest. Sam Hartman's coming back. And speaking of Sam Hartman, he's a top 5 Heisman contender. Hot take.
See the Wake Forest schedule. No,
He's got some receivers. He can get a big
1-0,
win. Clemson.
2-0, 3-0. Liberty's trash.
That's a
3-1.
toss-up. It's at Wake, though. That's the thing.
Yeah,
Mm.
true.
I think
4-1.
they're gonna lose to Florida State because they can't win at Doak Campbell Stadium.
Alright. They'll beat Army, beat Boston College, beat Louisville, beat NC State, beat North Carolina because at home, beat Syracuse, beat Duke.
One toss-up is Clemson.
Yep, Tossum's Clemson.
The one loss I got them is Florida State, maybe Clemson.
Close.
Clemson really depends on their quarterback situation. DJ starts, Wake is going to kill them.
Yeah. If DJ starts, they're gonna go 8-4.
Or 9-3.
Or 9-3. If Cade starts, then
Cade starts 11-1.
Yep.
So I'm trying to look at Georgia's schedule.
Okay, Georgia. Let me go to Georgia Tech and Georgia
I
because
think I
it's
have
easier.
Georgia
Georgia
going
Tech.
12-0.
Bro, Georgia Tech's going like 0-12, bro.
No, Georgia.
No,
They will beat Duke. They'll beat
They'll
Duke.
beat
Okay,
Duke.
yeah.
And Western Carolina. And Virginia because at home. That's it.
Yeah.
3-9.
Yeah.
Who does
All right,
Pitt
Georgia.
have? Who does Slovis have the throw to?
All right, bet Georgia, bet.
They'll beat
New York Times
Oregon.
beat one.
They'll beat
Yeah, they'll beat
Stanford. They're going undefeated.
They're gonna beat South Carolina. They're going undefeated. The only team I think can beat them, maybe in a trap game, is Kentucky.
Yeah, I think Kentucky as well.
Just because
Auburn goes 2-10.
Yeah.
Auburn
3-9.
and LSU are going to be the worst teams in that division.
Auburn, they'll beat Mercer. They'll beat San Jose State. They'll lose to Penn State. Lose to Missouri. Lose to LSU.
They'll beat LSU. I think they beat Penn State because it's at Auburn.
Fair. So, lose to Georgia. Lose to Ole Miss. Lose to Arkansas. Lose to Miss State. Lose to A&M. Lose to Western Kentucky. Western Kentucky.
Trash.
Yeah. So
I have 5-7 for Auburn, but it's a really bad 5-7.
Alabama destroys Auburn 55.
LSU 4-8.
Let's see LSU. Lose to Florida State. Beat Southern. Lose to
Beat Mississippi State. Beat New Mexico.
Beat Mexico.
Lose Auburn.
Lose Auburn. Lose to Tennessee.
Lose to Tennessee.
Lose to Florida.
Beat Florida.
Alabama destroys them again.
Lose Ole Miss. Alabama destroys them. Lose Arkansas. Beat UAB and beat Texas A&M.
Texas. It's in Kyle Field, so I'm gonna take the Aggies there.
Yeah, but A&M is Jimbo loses a game he shouldn't.
Fair.
Like Mississippi State. I remember.
What?
Because I remember watching them play Mississippi State, and I was like, "How do you lose in Mississippi State?"
Yeah, that game was funny. Let's see if UMass can get a win. They'll beat Stony Brook. There's that win against Stony Brook.
Yeah.
And New Mexico State. Or UConn. Either of these two, because both are
UConn. But again, that game's at UConn.
That game's at UConn, though.
I think UMass beat UConn.
Yeah, UMass will beat UConn.
I think they did beat them last year.
Yeah.
Anyways, I gotta get going.
All right, see ya.
All right, see you, Zach.
Wait, I didn't admit someone. Here, Edder, sorry for not admitting you in.
Oh, what's up, man?
Oh no, it doesn't matter. It's fine.
Hey, Landon.
Earlier, I was busy.
Where's London?
Oh, hey, Landon, what's up?
Wait, who's that?
All right, we were checking schedules of teams. So.
Hello.
Alabama 12-0.
Easy. My brother says hi, by the way.
Hmm.
Let's see Big 12. Let's see. Well, actually, no. Let's go Big 10 and see Michigan State. Michigan State without Kenneth Walker.
Who's their running back now?
The running back, hold on. Let's see here. I'm just gonna check that. Michigan State running back. That. Any guy
Who's that, bro?
who I remember there was one guy, that good player, but I don't know who that is. Well, anyway, let's get back to this. So, Western Michigan win, Akron win, Washington loss, win against Minnesota at home, win against Maryland, get destroyed by Ohio State, lose to Wisconsin, lose to Michigan, beat Illinois, lose to Rutgers, beat Indiana, and lose to Penn State. Thank you. Penn State 12-0. No one's getting past Ohio State unless it's Michigan again. Because Michigan's schedule is easy. What? Aside from Notre Dame, I think. Well, no, they play. So anything less than 10-2, anything less than 10-2 is a failure.
Pack.
Anything less than 10-2 is a failure. 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, 4-0, 5-0, 6-0, 7-0, 8-0, 9-0, 10-0, 11-0, 11-1. 11-1.
11-1.
Pack.
11-1 for Michigan.
Wait, can you hear me?
Wait, who's their loss
Oh,
again?
they can't. Crap.
Yes, I can hear you, Ritter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can hear
Anyways,
you.
I just looked it up. His name is Jalen Berger. He's a 4-star sophomore.
All right.
From according to 247.
Oh, my brother says hi, by the way.
Hello.
And so
247.
anything less than
Do you
10-2,
trust
and that
247?
other loss would probably be to Iowa, is a failure for Michigan.
Do you like 247 sports?
Yeah, I really like seeing 247. Really.
That's a cap.
Ohio State or Notre Dame?
Notre Dame.
Ohio State's gonna destroy Notre Dame. Trust me.
No, Notre Dame.
If Ohio State destroys Notre Dame, I give up on Notre Dame football doing anything.
Yeah, true.
That's a cap.
So Ohio State, let's say, 1-0 but close game, 2-0, 3-0, 4-0. This should be 12-0 really. Yup.
12-0 for Ohio
Penn
State.
State's gonna be. Michigan's gonna be a big.
Yeah. I think Michigan will beat Ohio State.
And I don't know again.
Let's see, new team.
Like he's okay. You know, Cade McNamara. He's okay. I mean, he's all right. He did leave him in the playoffs.
Let's see if Akron can get a win.
Better.
Let's see Akron. Let's see how many wins Akron gets. They beat St. Francis. They beat Liberty because screw Liberty. They beat
Shea Patterson.
Yep, Shea Patterson. He was pretty good for Michigan.
Yeah, he was a 5-star, I think.
Yep.
That's a cap.
What do you think UCLA's record is here in?
Show me the schedule. And I'll predict it.
We shall see.
All right, hold on. So, gonna show the schedule now. 2022.
All right. Bowling Green win. So that's 1-0.
Yeah.
2-0. 3-0. 4-0. 5-0. 5-1.
What about Oregon?
69 and
6-1.
69.
7-1, 8-1, 9-1, 10-1, 11-1. Yeah. I'm gonna go 10-2. Losses to Utah and Oregon.
10-2, Utah and Oregon. All right, I'll take that. I'd take that.
Let's not.
I really hope. I agree with that. I really hope.
Let's not.
Yup, the schedule is easy. Like we have the easiest out of conference ever,
Let's actually not.
And then our toughest test in the North Division is Oregon, and then the obvious are Utah and USC, but that's pretty much it.
Let's not.
Anything less than
y'all will beat.
Anything less than 9-3 is a failure here. Anything less than 9-3 is a failure.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, but I think I'll go 10-2 with losses against Oregon and Utah.
Yeah,
all right, let me see if Arizona State wins a game because they lost a lot.
I do think y'all will be top 15 team in the country. Top 10 maybe.
All right.
10.
Let's see if Arizona State they'll beat. No, they will lose to Northern Arizona again, but they will beat Eastern Michigan. That's probably it, aside from Arizona, because
Arizona's trash.
yeah, Arizona, North Dakota State will destroy Arizona.
North Dakota State, they play them?
Yeah, they play North Dakota State.
Say
Wait,
it,
let
Lord.
me see.
Friend.
They play in week 17 in Arizona, but North Dakota State will destroy Arizona.
Oh, yeah. Yikes. If you lose to North Dakota State, well, as an FBS team.
Well, to be fair, North Dakota State is better than some Power 5 schools. Like, definitely better. If you put North Dakota State in the Power 5, they'll probably do better. But yeah.
They get destroyed by teams like Alabama and Georgia. And
Honestly, hot take. Before you roast me for this, North Dakota State could make a bowl in the SEC. They're better than Vanderbilt, and if they have 4 easy out of conference games and they win all of them, that's 5-7. So you're thinking about it. They would just need to beat one more SEC team that's not Vanderbilt, which will probably be LSU or Auburn.
no way.
They could really. They would be a 5-7 team, a borderline miss the bowl. So they would be good there, and that's just saying because Vanderbilt lost to Eastern Tennessee 23-3.
That's just embarrassing.
And Eastern Tennessee has only existed for 5 years. They started operation in 2017, and that's that.
Eastern Tennessee or Eastern?
Eastern Tennessee State, technically.
Oh, that's just embarrassing, bro. You lose 23 to 3 to a 5-year team.
Hold on. Oh, this is the wrong one.
And what was their record? 1-11.
Hold on. Let me go to the SoCon because yeah, there we go. The SoCon. No, actually, hold on. FCS. They're in the SoCon for sure, I think. Or I lost it. Hold on. Yeah, I think I lost. There we go. So SoCon. Oh, ETSU. Here we are. 2022. I'm just gonna go to 2021 after. So we lost to Eastern Tennessee State Buccaneers. Who is Mars Hill Lions?
I have no idea.
That is a weird team. Oh gosh. Keep looking a lot of weird stuff. So that was week 1, and they beat Vanderbilt 23-3.
Well, they weren't that bad actually.
Vanderbilt won 2-10.
They weren't that bad. What do you call it? Eastern Tennessee.
Yeah, they're usually a good team actually. Technically. So they beat Colorado State and UConn.
Colorado State had one of the best tight ends in the country last year.
Yeah.
Trey McBride, the guy in the Cardinals.
Oh yeah. ETSU, their only loss, well, technically lost to NDSU, but their only loss in regular season was to Chattanooga, the Goats, who were tied against Alabama at one point, but unfortunately couldn't win as the game was rigged the second half. Just kidding.
Go to South Carolina's schedule.
All right. Wait, North Dakota State, they won it, right? Yep, they did over Montana State. They lost to South Dakota State. Interesting. Okay. No, FBS. I'm going to click Alabama just to move on to eventually move to South Carolina. I'm going to click Vanderbilt here, then go to South Carolina, I think.
This is going to be interesting.
Say hello to my little friend.
Okay, here we go. South Carolina. Honestly, I expect 7-5 or 8-4, but let's see.
I said 7-5. I think Rattler will win though.
Arkansas L, Georgia L, Charlotte win, SC State win, 3-2, 3-3, 3-4, 4-3. No, wait, hold on. Let me restart. 1-0, 1-1, 1-2, 2-2, 3-2, 3-3, 3-4, 4-4, 5-4, 5-4. Wait. 6-6. 6-6. You'll beat Tennessee, Florida, and they'll lose to Clemson.
I think we beat Missouri.
Yeah, I said you'll beat Missouri. You'll lose to Arkansas, Georgia, Kentucky,
Kentucky.
Texas A&M, Florida, and Clemson.
Florida.
I have us
Yeah.
beating Clemson this time. I'm being a little biased.
Clemson. Yeah, probably.
Say hello to my little friend.
I could see us beating Florida.
Yeah.
Ah,
I can see that too.
Florida will be cool.
Yeah, we beat them last year.
Hmm.
Yeah, so maybe it does happen.
That will happen, bro.
Sorry about that. I'm coughing like crazy.
No,
Let's
that's
see.
all right.
I'll do one more schedule before I end this. So let's see. Let's see Arkansas. I want to see how many wins they get. Probably like
Arkansas, bro.
22.
Alrighty.
They'll
Crazy
beat
picks.
Cincinnati. Cincinnati lost basically everyone. They'll beat South Carolina, beat Missouri State, beat Texas A&M. Hot take there.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Lose to Alabama.
Say hello
Beat
to my
Mississippi
little
State.
friend.
Beat BYU. Beat Auburn. Beat Liberty. Beat LSU. 11-1 or 10-2 if they lose to A&M.
Yeah, bad, I guess.
They'll probably lose to some like one of the teams. I bet they always get up. They
Say
get some.
hello to my little
time.
friend.
Probably LSU then, because LSU owns Arkansas for
Hey,
so
what if I close the
long.
page?
Oh.
Yeah, I mean,
All right, so that'll end this podcast, everyone. Thank you to everyone who watched. I saw a peak of views at one point. We got a bunch of viewers at some point, so sure.
How many?
Bye, everyone.
All right,
All
thank
right,
you for
farewell.
watching. See y'all soon. Farewell.
Bye.
All right, bye.